めた揺れへんように余計を削った飛べるはずの重さまで捨ててもって軽なった瞬間支え事とした反応ゼロの成功やとうち思ってた気づいた時には落下の途中
Actually, it's still konnichiwa, but it kind of feels like konbanwa because the sun kind of sets earlier during the fall. Yeah.
So this is our very first time staying in the Tsukiji area, and I'm really curious what the neighborhood vibe is out here.
And then you can smash this one.
I could be super wrong, and then people are like, why are you smashing?
best darn scones in Japan. Adding chocolate makes the flavor ever richer.
From Costa Rica.
Yes, I'm very pleased and surprised to meet them because I've seen their shows like, I don't know, for 1 year now. I arrived to Ginza and here they are.
It's our first full day here in Tokyo, and we are getting ready to go have brunch at the Tsukiji fish market.
Oh, and konnichiwa.
This is a little Tokyo tour map at our hotel. This is a guide to our area, which is the Ginza Tsukiji area. This is what we saw last night, the Kabukiza Theater.
So that's the COG.
Wow, soup. Whoa, king crab.
Back.
This is the matcha sauce.
Tempura. Oh my god, it's so soft. I think it's eel. I thought it was squid at first. It's eel. That's kind of blinding.
That is so interesting. It's like a mochi filled with seaweed. This is the kakiage bowl. It's like an egg. I feel like it's gonna pop. No, it's not. It's not an egg.
Scallop.
It's a very juicy scallop. These for drying fruits and seafood. I love how specific these kitchen utensils are. Like this one is just for removing the corn.
Part of this Fiji photo book.
Nice. It's amazing how organized they are. You see everything is stacked perfectly. Very nice texture to the croissant.
Nice to meet you. So glad. Yeah. I didn't think that. I met you today.
from the Philippines.
What is it?
Sakura. Chestnut.
You want to just buy this and have it like for breakfast? Chestnut season, so a lot of the pastries have chestnuts in them.
Looks like a different kind of chocolate for fun.
Time for a midday snack from Kimura. Ooh, glossy slices of ebi, whole ebi, nice juicy pieces. This is our little sweet potato bun. Ooh, so moist inside. This one is crazy. It's like super pointy. How can anyone step on that?
Christmas to me from Montbell. It's not an ad. I just like Montbell.
Cook it.
It's a big oh, she's up.
Tired.
Tofu. A nice little fish cake, not chicken breast, and a giant clam. So good.
Semi-dry sweet potato, which has been aged for I think 10 days. It's really soft and squishy.